Good afternoon, Hawks Nation. It's a live look at outside the Hawks Nest right now as we prepare for another wonderful afternoon of OCAA women's basketball. Your Humber Hawks will be going up against the Durham Lords right here in Etobicoke. I'm Andrew Milani, and I'll be here to chit-chat with you alongside Zach Benoit for this one. And Zach, fans in the building back for this one. It's going to create a great atmosphere for this game this afternoon.
You can already feel the good vibe in this place. Fans back in the arena, you should say. It's going to be great. Have that energy. The Hawks are going to feed off of it, and it's going to be really good.
And we got to look at the OCAA standings here in the East Division. Humber, of course, leading the way 3-0. Such a great start to the season. Their offense, their aggressiveness really paving the way.
Yeah, we saw it in the preseason, how dominant this team was and how much talent they actually had. And it's just reflecting here in the regular season, 3-0. You see how much they've scored, and their defense has been fantastic all year long. They look to continue that today.
Yeah, especially considering the fast pace that they play at, and a couple of wins against Centennial and Algonquin, some strong teams. And of course, they're led, by the way, by Maya Campbell-Johnson.
Misconsistent, you might want to say. Maya Campbell-Johnson, you see on your screen, 24 points per game. Last game, she had 20 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Also, not to mention, she's the third Humber player to record 800-plus career points.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. And, of course, she's joined by an incredible teammate playing the guard position here today.
Yeah, you can almost call them the dynamic duo. Kia Watt, 16 points in her last game, 5 assists, 4 steals, 3 rebounds. She was 2 for 3 from the three-point line on the year, averaging 19.3 points per game, 21 assists on the year. That's 12 ahead of any of the closest players on her team.
Yeah, it's absolutely, she's going to be such a great factor here today, leading the league in three-point percentage, leading the league in assists per game. There's really everything you can ask for out of that shooting guard position back there.
Yeah, for sure. And if you want to look on the other side, the Durham Lords, they have Brianna Morrison. She had 21 points and 4 rebounds in her last game on the year, averaging 18 points per game. She's been that dominant force for Durham, and they'll look to her to run that offense for them through Humber. Yeah,
she's filled out the score sheet so far in all the categories, and we're moving on to one of her talented teammates here, although she is nursing an injury.
Yeah, Taisha Pinnock, 78% free throw percentage. She actually did record a double-double in her last game, 12 points, 10 rebounds. So look for her to be a force down low, and the Hawks will try to have to focus her on the rebounds.
Yeah, we'll just see how much of a factor she is nursing that injury. As we see before the game, she was getting a little bit of work done on that leg. And here are the OCAA rankings. These are not standings. These are who the OCAA have determined to be the top teams so far. And Humber leading the way once again here against some pretty talented teams.
What can you say about the Humber Hawks? They've been dominant all year long. Like I was saying before, we saw it in the preseason. We saw how good they were, and it's just reflecting here in the regular season. They've been so good, and they look to continue that here today against the Durham Lords.
Yeah, it can be especially tough to defend a team with such great balance, such great depth, and that aggressive style where they're just never going to let up on you.
And you see it. The Hawks, they're going to be getting energized. You see them finishing that little huddle there, getting all back, and we're getting closer to game time, Andrew, and I am getting more and more excited.
Especially with some fans here, it's going to bring a whole new atmosphere here. It's been a little quiet here in the Hawks Nest these last few games, but hopefully it's going to turn around here this afternoon. We get ready here for some more basketball.
Yeah, we're probably going to hand it off to our PA announcer, Dwayne Bowles, here for the team intros and the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next for this matchup between the Durham Lords and your Humber Hawks. At this time, we would ask you to stand if you're able for the playing of our national anthem. And the starting lineups first for the visiting Durham Lords. A 5'8" guard out of Oshawa, Ontario, number 3, Brianna Morrison. A 5'7" guard out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, number 5, Rashida Gibbs. A 5'7" forward out of Oshawa, Ontario, number 6, Jillian Thompson. A 5'8" forward out of Scarborough, Ontario, number 21, Onika Leverage. A 6-foot forward out of Pickering, Ontario, number 22, Taisha Pinnock. The head coach for the Durham Lords is Heather LaFontaine. And now, the starting lineup for your Humber Hawks, as put together by head coach AJ Sharma. A 5'6" guard out of Toronto, Ontario, number 4, Brittany English. A 5'6" shooting guard out of Toronto, Ontario, number 8, Kia Watt. A 5'4" guard out of Mississauga, Ontario, number 10, Nikki Ulagan. A 6-foot center out of Brampton, Ontario, number 13, Maya Campbell Johnson. And a 5'7" guard out of Mississauga, Ontario, number 15, Sarah Bapti.
Thank you, Dwayne, for that wonderful introduction, and we are just about ready to go here, starting 5 for both teams on the court, getting ready to go.
Yeah, we've seen this starting 5 all season long, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
These 5 have been quite the unit together, all kind of bouncing out each other's strengths and weaknesses. And of course, Sarah Bapti, the first-year player, continuing to get starts, one of the most efficient players in the league. I believe she leads the league in field goal percentage. Quick start here for the Hawks. Going to Maya Campbell Johnson. For Bapti in the corner, jacks up the 3. That's good to get us started.
Like you were saying, 5-tool player, and she's shown right there why. I think something you want to look at for the Hawks was the fact that last game, the Durham Lords actually dominated inside the paint. They got over 40 points in the paint, so they just got to try to shut that down. Watch Pinnock down low. She's already down there. You see it.
Yeah, right now, Humber doing a good job trying to keep that basketball to the outside. Almost stripped away by Kia Watt. That was Pinnock coming away with it. Can't get that shot to go, though. MCJ quickly up the court to Kia Watt. Over to Nikki Lagan. Can't get that layup to go. Bapti fighting in there for that offensive rebound. It's MCJ. That shot's good.
Yeah, Maya Campbell Johnson missed consistent. Showing it right there again.
Pinnock fighting against MCJ inside. Pass it off to the corner, but no one was there.
Yeah, just a little misread. Thought somebody was going to the corner. Unfortunately, nobody there. Sets inbound. We see Brittany English, and we see English. Obviously not that big, but dominates down low in the paint. She got 14 rebounds last game.
It's not all about size, it's about heart, Zach.
Yeah, she has a big one.
No kidding. MCJ in the middle, guard by 3. Bapti over to Ulagan. She had a lot of space there, no good. MCJ fighting for that rebound, knocked out of bounds. Will stay Humber ball.
Yeah, you see a lot of contact down low there. Maya Campbell Johnson might have gotten clipped in the face by a hand. She looks like she's going to be okay, though, but you can already see down low it's going to be very, very scrappy.
Well, it's going to be a battle for sure, Zach. Ulagan cutting through the court. Kia Watt fake the 3. Can't get that shot to go.
Now the rim not very forgiving there, bouncing it out. But Kia Watt, like you've been saying, dynamic duo with Maya Campbell Johnson.
Gibbs going inside, no good. Had a great opportunity there fighting through the paint. Brittany English bringing it up the court. Goes for the layup, that's good.
Yeah, Brittany English gets the rebound and then just breaks out for the fast break points.
You mentioned off the hop that English more known for those hustle stats, those rebounds, but showing she can score as well.
I think the scary thing to look at is she's second on the team in rebounds. she's so good down low, and it's such a pesty player that you want on your team. And she does all the right things down low, getting those rebounds, getting the outlet passes. Brittany English has just been doing it all so far for the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, she's listed at 5'6", but we've seen her defend some of the bigger players on some of these other teams. She's getting that matchup tonight against Leverage, a pretty big player.
Height doesn't measure heart.
Definitely not. Durham cutting that lead. They get their first points of the night. Legan thought about going for three, going inside. To MCJ from her usual spot. No good. Bapti tried to get that rebound, but couldn't grab it. Morrison going up court. She's Durham's leading scorer. Guarded by Bapti. Passes it off to Gibbs. Gibbs goes over to Pinnock. It's Leverage now with it. Back to Pinnock inside, guarded by MCJ. Flicked away by MCJ. That might have been a block. Yelegan going up court. She's got speed. Nice pass there to Kiowa, but that missed her.
Trying to get real fancy on the court this early. Nikki Yelegan a little behind the back play. If that went through, I think this place would have erupted.
Might have.
On the side of Durham, you got to look at last game. They had 23 bench points, and that's higher than the Hawks have been getting so far from their bench. Obviously, it doesn't matter, though, when you have such dominant play from Keo Watt, Maya Campbell-Johnson. It's a good steal there by Watt, and draws the foul. But that's something you need to shut down going into this game, is shut down those bench points from the side of Durham, and hopefully your bench, some of their players, we know how good their shooters are. Hopefully they can kind of warm up early in this game.
Yeah, Humber hasn't really had to depend too much on those bench points so far this season, because their starting five has been so great and productive, as Kia Watt makes her first. But definitely as the game goes on, the bench obviously becomes a more important factor, especially as those legs start to get tired from those starters. Watt can't make the second. Pinnock getting that rebound. Morrison now, guarded by Kia Watt. Nice pass there to Leverage. Leverage inside, that's good.
Yeah, we've seen it so far. Down low, it's gonna get scrappy. Both teams are really good at rebounding, so it's gonna come down to who can get it. Is Nikki Legan in the corner. That's her first three of the game.
First of many probably for Nikki Legan. She's been on fire from beyond the arc to start off the season.
Yeah, shooting 50% last game from beyond the arc, and that's just an absurd number. And just shows how good of a shooter she really is.
And especially considering the amount of three-pointers that she takes, the consistency that she's able to get it in is pretty incredible as well.
Maya Campbell-Johnson swatting that one away.
Great block by her there. Kia Watt, that was a bad giveaway. Gibbs now working her way up court. It was guarded by Brittany English. Can't make that bucket. Bapti with it now.
Bad giveaway, but the two players you rely on most for defense were there.
Whistle blown. It's going to go the way of the Durham Lords, that ball.
Obviously, you see the three-headed dragon of Keo Watt, Nikki Legan, and MCJ with points, but the other two of the starting five, they're so good on defense and getting back and covering those lanes.
And can also chip in those points a little bit at a time as well, which is so important. Stasiak, first shot off the bench, no good.
Yeah, Stasiak had a big game as well last game, 23 points and 7 rebounds.
Foul on Bapti. Sorry, Zach.
No worries, big play there.
And Bapti fell hard to the floor on that one. Obviously nothing malicious behind that, just some incidental contact.
Yeah, it looks like she'll be okay. We get the replay here. Yeah, just two players getting mixed up. We saw a couple home games ago for the Hawks that fouls kept going back and forth, but just because players get mixed up. But it's basketball, it'll happen sometimes, no tensions.
Basketball, not usually what you think of as a contact sport, of course, but a lot of contact in basketball.
Yeah, we see these players just give their all.
Kiowa fighting for it there. It was grabbed on by Brianna Morrison, so that will be a jump ball, and it will be Durham possession. Morrison, the point guard, guarded by Sarah Bapti. Can't get around Bapti. Bapti playing that hard defense. Back to Morrison inside. Couldn't get that one to go. Great defense there by Sarah Bapti.
It's another huge block for the side of Humber. I believe Molly Campbell-Johnson already has 2 or 3 of her own, and Bapti just wanted to join in on that parade.
Giveaway there by Onati. The foul called right away. A little bit of frustration on the part of Humber. Molly Campbell-Johnson will be picking it up.
It looks like Sarah Bapti is going to be the one coming off. She saw just before that she was asking to get a sub, maybe just trying to get checked out by the trainer after that hard collision.
Morrison inbounded. She's guarded by Nikki Lagan this time. Stasiak, mid-ranger, that's good. Onati giving her a little bit too much space on that one.
Hawks have a healthy lead here, 11-6 so far. They've been doing everything right.
Kiawat, deep 3, no good. Wasn't a bad shot to take though.
Hey, why not? You're leading the league in 3-point percentage. Might as well shoot if you have the opening.
Brianna Morrison almost lost it. She does. Onati over to Kiawat. Driving up the court, right through the middle, goes for the layup. That's good. And the foul.
What a move to the net by Kiawat, going up and under there, Andrew.
Absolutely pretty play there by Kiawat. We've seen moves like that a few times. She's got a few more like that up her arsenal. You get another look at that basket. And the shot is good as Kiawat completes the 3-point play.
Yeah, going forward, Kiawat is going to be such a good player for Humber. Only a second-year student.
Yeah, did an absolutely incredible rookie season with the Humber Hawks. Kind of playing that 6-man roll off the bench. Setting the deal almost with a stealthy steal there off the hands of Pinnock. Dio will inbound it to Brittany English. Over halfway through this first quarter, Hawks leading the Durham Lords 14-6 here in the Hawks Nest. First game with fans back in the building.
And it's good to get some noise here back from the fans.
Brittany English falling in the paint. No foul, but it will stay Humber ball. Natty to Nikki O'Lagan for 3, no good. Bounces over the backboard, but picked up by Stasiak. It's Gibbs now in possession, guarded by Brittany English. And she took too long to get up the court. Great full court press there by the Hawks.
Yeah, Brittany English, like we were saying, one of the better defenders on this Hawks team, and she's shown it there again. She plays with so much heart and so much grit.
Definitely one of the key contributors here, playing that style down to the T that Coach AJ Sharma wants. English back with it to MCJ from her spot. That's good. Doesn't get much better than that by MCJ.
Yeah, MCJ, it's like clockwork on the shoulders there. Every time she gets the shot and takes it, it feels like it's going to go in.
Definitely the Hawks leaders. Oh, that one bounced right to leverage. Lucky bounce. MCJ, obviously the offensive leader of this team, leading the way. 5th year here of OCAA eligibility, or 5th and final year, I should say. Back to MCJ, was looking to get around the defender. Shot clock running down. That one just out of the reach of Brittany English as the Hawks turn it over.
Yeah, just a little bit too hard of a pass, and it looks like Sarah Bapti is going to be coming back on the court for English, so good to see Bapti okay after that little collision earlier.
AJ Sharma sticking with this tight rotation, at least so far to begin this one. Onati and Dio, the only players to come off the bench so far. Inside, that's from Pinnock. Ball bouncing away. Gibbs with it, she's gonna have to go inside. Shot clock running down. And the prayer was answered there.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta throw it up and just hope it goes in, and right there it happens.
On the run, guarded by a defender. Not an easy shot, but it was shot clock running down. You don't have many options, do you?
Yeah, quick break for Kiawat, and she's back on for Sapna Dio.
Sapna Dio must be thinking, I just got on here.
Yeah, we know how good the starting 5 is for the Hawks and how much time they actually do play. And I guess it's just a way of just building the chemistry amongst the starting five, because they are so good together.
Especially early in the season, during a shortened season as well, as Nikki Allegan makes that shot. Yeah, you got to keep that, find new ways to really build that chemistry, and especially to find that rotation that you want come playoff time, because even though we just started the season, playoffs are right around the corner.
Yeah, you have a really good mix of players here that are veterans, as well as just first years or second year players that are still such key contributors, and you see why this Hawks basketball program is so strong.
And MCJ playing some great defense there. Now she's leading the attack to Allegan. Kia Watt now. Back to Allegan in the corner. Trying to go inside. That was a turnover to Gibbs. Gibbs passing off to Littman. Guarded by Kia Watt. Looks inside and Gibbs. No resistance there. She makes that basket.
Yeah, we've been seeing her. That's been the key so far for Durham and how they've run their offense. The points in the paint. They had almost 50 last game, 48. So if you're the Hawks, you've got to try to tighten up that interior defense.
Not many outside shots by Durham so far. Onati going inside, throwing up but no good. MCJ with the offensive rebound. Over to Baptiste in the corner. Three is up. That's good.
Yeah, it looks like Sarah Baptiste's feeling just fine, sinking her second three of the game.
Great start for her in this one, on top of some great defense she's had here this afternoon. Allegan almost stealing that one, or knocking it out of bounds at least. Leverage going inside, throws it up, no good. MCJ quickly on that rebound, over to Baptiste. Bounce pass to Kia Watt, throws it up, and that bounces in the net.
Humber playing with such speed right now. And you got to look at it on both sides of the ball. Sarah Baptiste, she sinks the three, and then she immediately is back on defense, contesting in the lane, having that strong interior defense. So such a five-tool player for the Hawks.
Whistle blown on that one. It appears as if Rashida Gibbs will shoot two from the line.
Yeah, as you were saying, Sarah Baptiste, we just get a replay here. She goes back wide open, and she's not going to miss that one.
Yeah, absolutely not. So efficient from the field, especially since she is really the fourth or fifth option when it comes to offense. So she's not receiving the defensive attention as would an MCJ or a Kia Watt or Nikki Allegan.
Yeah, it just shows down the line, right? When players like MCJ have graduated and are no longer on the team, that you can rely on a first-year student like Sarah Baptiste to get those baskets and get those clutch shots.
Gibbs makes both. Brittany English now stops up. Kia Watt now. Sarah Baptiste trying to go inside. Kia Watt for three. No good, that one bounces off. Durham in possession, just a fraction of a second left. Difference between the shot clock and game clock, but a big steal there. Baptiste looking for options. Kia Watt going quickly inside, tosses it up, no good, but she'll shoot two. 22-14, Humber leads with just under 15 seconds left to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, we see a little heavy contact there on the other side.
The foul is on number 23, Stacy. Personal foul number 1, it's foul number 4.
And Kia Watt's going to go to the line. 14 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, and the Hawks have just played spectacular basketball.
Yeah, really a picture-perfect start to this one. Everything Coach Sharma would have wanted out of his team. Quick, aggressive, hard on defense, hard on offense. And efficient from the field as well. And from the line.
Yeah, they've been doing it all.
You want me back?
It's the coverage on defense that's been the standout for me, is when they're scoring or they're missing, they're getting back on defense right away. Nobody's hesitating, nobody's getting upset that they missed a shot. It's just right back on defense and just go to the next play.
Absolutely, and when you play this aggressive style as well, especially on defense, it can usually backfire with some fouls, but Humber only a couple fouls in this one so far, so doesn't look like it'll be an issue.
Yeah, majority of the fouls they've gotten haven't really been shooting fouls. They've been on the floor.
Shot no good. Leverage gets that rebound in though. And that will do it for the first quarter. Humber, great performance here so far, up by 8, 24-16.
What can you say? Their performance has been spectacular so far in the first quarter. Defense, offense, they've been doing it all. The rebounding game, they've been edging out Durham just a little bit, doing it. And it's just all around speechless play so far. You can't really be upset about anything if you're AJ Sharma.
Absolutely not. Kia Watt leading the way here with Humber with 8 points so far, as we got to look at the Humber bench. As huddle here between quarters. Sharma's reinforcing the game plan, stay aggressive, stay hungry, of course.
Yeah, if you're AJ Sharma, you're just trying to tell him, you know, keep playing the way we're playing. You guys are doing really well. Maybe there are the few small things that we don't notice as commentators, but he'll notice as a coach that he's trying to tell him, you know, fix up the small problems. But other than that, they've been playing almost like perfect basketball.
Yeah, the only nitpick you could really say is those couple turnovers there, but you take those out of the game and it's even more sizable lead. They're probably up by double digits without those, but up by 8 so far in this one, still looking pretty good.
Yeah, on the side of Durham, it's just they keep getting into the interior, so try to keep attacking that game plan. Use your size. You know you're going to have a player like Brittany English guarding your big, so you can try to use that size advantage, but it's on the side of their defense. Humber has just been running through Durham.
Expect that to at least continue somewhat through this second quarter, but you've got to imagine Durham's got to have a response going into this next quarter before they allow things to get too out of hand going into halftime.
Yeah, you're going to think they try to shut it down, and you see the head coach there, Heather LaFontaine. She's trying to show, just get your hands up. You got to block, you got to cover. And because the Hawks are just getting really easy baskets, just getting into the lane. We saw Kia Watt go for a layup, doing a nice little fancy move, yes, but still she drove to the lane without any coverage.
Yeah, you get the feeling that maybe they're looking a little too much at MCJ. We've seen her double or triple teamed a few times in the paint, so might be backfiring a little bit on Durham's game plan here so far as players get ready to take back the court for the second quarter. Humber going with most of their starting 5, minus Nikki Alagan, and instead of with Satna Dio playing that point guard position. Kia Watt gets first possession. Mike Campbell-Johnson back to Kia Watt. Trying to get around Gibbs. Bapti now. Gonna try and go inside in the paint. Pass to Satna Dio. Throws up the 3 from the corner. Bounces out, no good. Bapti fighting for that rebound.
What a smart play by Bapti right there. She knew she was gonna be falling out of bounds. Gets the ball, throws it off the legs of the Durham player. And there, Bapti, she's going in there, getting down and dirty. She's been such a gritty player for the Hawks. First-year students.
I know, that's what we call a veteran move for the first-year player. The substitution gets made. Nikki Alagan back in for Satna Dio. Another turnover there. Brianna Morrison picking off that one. Guarded by Nikki Alagan. We highlighted Morrison in the beginning. Stacey, a 3-pointer, no good. One of the rare 3-pointers we've seen jacked up by the Durham Lords team. Kia Watt had a lot of space, didn't go for 3 though. Right back to her, over to Brittany English now. She's gonna try and go inside, was knocked up a bit, threw it up, no good. Bapti comes right up with that ball. Kia Watt over to Nikki Alagan. She doesn't have much space. MCJ from the paint, no good. Flying out of nowhere, it's Brittany English coming in for the rebound. She just appears under the net. She can be beyond the arc at the top and just be under the net once the shot goes off. Yeah, it can obviously be so dangerous to have a player that's just so slippery like that. She, you know, you're 1 second, gone the next. Yeah, you know? She shakes her defender so easily. It's Gibbs now losing it. Pass off to Morrison. Inside to Thompson. Can't get that over Nikki Alagan though. Alagan going up the court for Kia Watt. That was Gibbs trying to knock that one away. Kia Watt playing point guard. Jacks it up inside, was given a little bit of resistance there, otherwise she might have made that. Morrison quickly up the court. And no problem there on that layup. Yeah, like I was saying before, we highlighted her in the beginning. She's been the offensive player for the side of Durham. And you gotta try to find a way to stop her. And those are the only points scored so far in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. Humber yet to score so far. Brittany English tosses up her own. No good. MCJ gets that offensive rebound, tossed it up. She's fouled and will shoot 2 from the line. Another thing to look at for this Humber Hawks offense is their 90.7 points per game is the best mark in the conference. Centennial, the closest, is at 74.8. So you can show just how good this offense is for the Hawks and how many options they actually have. And when you play that run and gun style like Humber does, it's even easier to run up the scores in a way. Although you do allow more on defense, that comes with it, but it's all part of the process.
Yeah, you gotta trust the process.
Indeed. Brittany English making both. Hawks lead back up by 8. Hawks with a full court press. Kiowat almost stealing it there. Durham going up the floor with just 2 seconds left there. Otherwise, that would have been a violation. Pinnock guarded by MCJ inside. Can't get that one to go. MCJ with the rebound.
Yeah, it looks like they've tightened up their interior defense even more after that first quarter. You see Maya Campbell-Johnson getting down low and dirty more.
Great adjustment made by the Hawks and Coach AJ Sharma. Yalagan passes it around the horn. Kiowat jacks it up for 3. Missed completely. That was an air ball. Nice pass by Bapti for Brittany English in the middle, and she makes that.
Yeah, Sarah Bapti gets the rebound and immediately gives it off to Brittany English. So the two defensive players turning good defense and offense.
Gibbs tries to go inside. She loses it, but will stay Durham ball.
And we'll take a look here at Gross saying the defense by Hummer on the inside has been so strong to start the second quarter off. And you see it there, Maya Campbell-Johnson holding it down strong, no fouls, good defense, good coverage, not allowing an easy layup.
We saw all 5 of those Humber players either in or around the paint there, so they really have adjusted that game plan to focus on point play, or paint play. MCJ looking for an option, looking for English, bounces off her leg. It will be Lord's ball.
I think on the court, Brittany English has some of the best reactions to the refs' calls I've ever seen. Every time something happens, you see her. She always looks surprised, always smiling though. And it's entertaining to watch.
Absolutely. Granite Morrison was fighting with Bapti for space inside, and Bapti will get called for the foul.
Yeah, look, it was a hold on Sarah Bapti. Truthfully, that's a rare occurrence to see from Bapti. Not usually getting fouls on the defensive side. She's such a strong defender. As Morrison jacks up the 3.
So easily, like that was nothing. Bapti just giving her just a little too much space there. We'll see if she adjusts to that. And a probably good heads-up play there by Morrison as well, seeing how Humber is adjusting to more collapsing on the paint. Saw she had that little bit of extra space from three-point land, and no mistake there. Stasiak, guarded by Brittany English. Big size difference there, but English hasn't been phased by that before. Pass off to Thompson, fighting against Yalagan. Ball's loose. Out of bounds will stay Durham ball, but with only 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, you saw it down low. English was taken on the center as if she was the big man on the floor. And she doesn't care about size. She will fight till the very end.
Morrison jacks up another 3. That one no good. English just tosses that rebound over to Bapti. Lead pass for Yalagan. She can't hold on to that.
Yeah, the Hawks just trying to get those outlet passes, and the speed they have, just unfortunately, the ball was just going too hard for Nikki Yalagan, couldn't catch it.
Stasiak going inside for Thompson. Puts that one up, no. Not high enough. MCJ's pass picked off there. It's Morrison, they'll get credit for that steal. Stasiak jacks up a 3, no good. Durham, right when we say they're going into the paint, they turn it right around and trying to go to the three-point shot there to try and get back into this one. Has not worked though.
Yeah, they kind of read Humber's defensive plan here. Kiowat 3, and it was gonna happen eventually. Kiowat draining her 3, first 3 of the game.
Yeah, there was a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. Pretty looking 3 shot by Kiowat. Durham back on offense. It's Thompson guarded by Yalagan. Over to Stasiak. Guarded heavy there by Brittany English, trying to push her outside. It will be Humber ball.
An offensive foul. But take another look here at Kiowat's 3. We knew it was going to happen eventually. She's the most consistent three-point shooter in the league. And she finally drains her first one there. A beautiful shot. It was just poetry in motion, you might say.
Oh, it was Zach. Very nice. A timeout called here. Just a minute as Humber leads this one by 10 now, extending that lead a little bit from what we saw in that first quarter. It was looking like it was going to be all Durham to start this one, but Humber managing to find their game again in really the last few stages of this quarter.
Yeah, again, looking here, AJ Sharma, the head coach for Humber, his 10th season. His record 184-28, 870 win percentage, and what can you say? It just shows how good of a program he has built in these 10 years and how good his team is.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's done it all too. National champion, provincial champion. A chance for Humber to get back up there again. Obviously, we mentioned off the top, they're ranked first in the province and are climbing their way up those national rankings. They start up 13th, but in week 2 found their way all the way up to number 5. And if they continue this win streak, like why can't they be 4 or 3 or even, up to number 1 by the end of the season?
Yeah, something to notice is just look at all the players. They're all just listening. AJ Sharma, he's such a good head coach. They all want to hear what he has to say. And he knows that they're all going to play their hardest for him. And it just shows like how good and how impactful of a head coach he is.
Yeah, you can have all the strategy in the world, but without the respect to your players, you're not going to do too much.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to command a ship if the crew doesn't respect you.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sharma, of course, having the strategy and the respect of his team, which is so crucial. Yelegan jacks up a shot, no good. English almost coming up with that rebound, though. Quick counterattack here by Durham and a quick basket by Brianna Morrison.
Yeah, Danielle Romani, number 21, is going to be subbed into the game here for Humber, making her first appearance of the game as well.
Up to an 8-player rotation now for this game. Yelegan, corner 3, might have been hit on that one, but she makes it.
Catching nothing but net in the corner. Nikki Yelegan does not miss those.
Really wants to hang on to that top 3-pointer in the conference record that she's got right now. Of course, leading the way there. And not only 3-pointers made, but 3-pointers made per game as well.
Yeah, we'll take a look here at Morrison. Driving the lane, getting that one in. So she's kind of been the bright spot on the side of Durham, holding it down for her side.
Yeah, she had a little bit of a slow start, but she's really found her legs here, especially in the second quarter. That quickness and speed.
You got to credit where credit's due. The speed of Morrison, the shot. It's been crisp so far for her in the second quarter.
Yelegan trying to get inside. She was fouled. And I believe that was by Brianna Morrison.
Yeah, it's going to be on the floor, so could be inbounded from the side here.
Leverage getting called for that one instead of Morrison. Inbound to Kia Watt. She wants a screen. Goes around to her right to Yelegan. She wants to go for 3. Kia Watt, deep 3 at the end of the shot clock. No way, she made that one. Wow, Zach, what a shot.
What a shot indeed from Kia Watt. I couldn't believe it for a second. It kind of stunned me. She was almost at the logo.
Plenty of range there for Kia Watt. And Nikki Yelegan might just found her match, Zach.
I want to see these two go head-to-head in a 3-point contest.
Oh, man, wouldn't that be fun? Kia Watt trying to find space. Shot clock at 15. Yelegan inside for MCJ. Backs up, jacks it up. Bounces no good. Romani tried to come up with that one, but knocked it out. And it will be Lord's ball.
We need to take another look here at Kia Watt's 3. Nothing but net. For a split second, I thought she missed it because of how little the net moved. It was such a clean shot.
Yeah, I was thrown off a little bit by that too, but obviously the expression of everyone in this building kind of confirmed that she did get that in. All from basically attacking portion of the volleyball court there.
I'm still at a loss for words. Like, it just, what a shot. It was so perfect, the net barely moved. That's what's hitting me right now.
Kia Watt thought about going for 3 again. She goes inside. Puts it up, and that's good. Kia Watt up to 16 points now. And Humber's lead up to 16, 39-23.
Kia Watt has been so dominant so far today.
Morrison shot no good. Stolen away. MCJ coming up the court. Kia Watt, big block there. That was leverage.
Yeah, that's what you got to do on the side of Durham. You got to try to shut down Watt. She's going to keep going. Oh, contact.
Sabnadio went down hard there trying to guard Rashida Gibbs.
It looks like it'll be a blocking foul. Sabnadio also, when she was down, caught a knee there. But it looks like she's okay. Good side. You see on the replay here when she went down, caught the knee on the way down.
Yeah, Sabnadio didn't quite have the feet planted there. Good call by the refs.
Every time in a free throw, it gets so quiet in here, you feel like you can hear a pin drop.
Feels like we're back to no fans almost.
Almost, yeah. Which kind of surprises me. Durham's the one shooting. You'd think it'd be louder.
Yeah, it makes some noise. Where are those?
We're the clappers.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You need the clappers. You need the one guy with the metal sheet waving it.
Shot made there. Rashida Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs. She's kind of been the bright spot alongside Morrison so far. She's been driving the lane. Kia Watt goes down.
Could be a jump ball. We'll go the way of Durham. Brittany English checking back into this one for Danielle Romani. Two and a half left to go in the first half. Humber in command, 39-25. Humber
Good
ball.
draw there by Kia Watt, drawing that foul. Illegal screen.
It's that great presence of mind to see that play kind of unfolding and being able to take advantage of it. MCJ calling for Sabnadio. She's giving no space. Brittany English now. Jacks up a three. No good. That was air ball. MCJ, her shot's good.
Out of nowhere, Michael Johnson appears under the net, and we know how good she is at rebounding. So if you're Durham, don't let her get started under there.
Absolutely not. Brianna Morrison, don't let her get started. She makes another bucket. Up to 9 now in the afternoon. Whitney English coming up the court. Pass it off to Nikki Lagan. MCJ coming for a screen. Pass it off to Sarah Bapti. Three-pointer, no good. Bounced off the front of the rim, but Lagan right on that. MCJ, her three, no good. Bapti couldn't quite get on that one, though. Gibbs rushing up the court, guarded by Sabnadio. And some great defense there by Dio. She wasn't going to get called for that blocking foul again.
Yeah, Sabnadio just holding it down there on defense. She didn't want to get the blocking foul, so you see her giving her room, but not giving her enough. And it looks like the Humber Hawks are going to take a timeout here.
Minute 18 left to go in the second quarter, and of course left to go in this first half by well. And Zach, how do you feel about this Hawks team so far, the way they're playing and what adjustments they can make?
I think the biggest thing that they could try to improve on is the turnovers. We've obviously seen in the first quarter and the second quarter that the turnovers for the side of the Hawks has been kind of bad. And you just got to fix that, tighten that up a little bit. But other than that, they're turning really good defense into offensive rushes. They're doing a good job on offense, just moving the ball around. And we saw it in the start of the second half, start of the second quarter. Their interior defense just really improved. So, other than the turnovers, they're playing a really sound basketball game.
And look at the Durham Lords, and what about their game plan?
I think if you're the Durham Lords, you just got to try to stop Humber on offense. They've just been running through. Anything they're doing on offense has just been working, and it's been tough for the Durham Lords to get anything going when they're giving up so many points on offense.
Yeah, we've seen them change their game plan a little bit. Hasn't quite worked to fruition like the way they might have intended, but at this point you just got to search for answers.
Yeah, you just got to try to shut down the shooters on the Hawks side. Like, when they're not driving the nets, any of these Hawks players really can shoot from beyond the arc. So when you're playing such tight interior defense, the exterior kind of crumbles a little bit, and the Hawks have just been taking advantage of that.
Yeah, you really got to pick your poison, and not an easy decision to make at all. MCJ almost losing it. Shot clock running down, though. Knocked out of bounds will fortunately stay Humber ball, but just over 7 seconds left for them to work with.
Yeah, another short break for Kia Watt as she's coming right back onto the court. But that's the thing, right? Right there we saw it. Their defense improved, shutting down the Hawks. The Hawks still with the ball, though.
Ball worked around here. Shot clock running out. I don't think the Humber players were aware of just how much time they had left to work with.
When Kia Watt got the ball at the logo, I thought we were going to see another deep three. I was getting a little bit excited to see it.
That might have been the move, Zach.
If she hit that, do you think she would just say screw it and try a half-court shot?
Maybe next. You gotta work your way up, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean, what it goes, logo, half-court, and then full court?
yeah, sooner or later she'll just be shooting from her own foul line.
Yeah, why not? You know, inbounded, just try a shot, see if it goes up.
Mary Stasiak at the line makes her first. Puts that Humber lead down to 13. Can't make the second go, but she gets her own rebound, and she makes that shot as well.
Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet day for Stasiak. Last game, she had 23 points. She's a pretty big factor for Durham, but so far today, only 5.
Bit of a slow start for her and most of her teammates. Brittany English, 3-point jacked up, no good off the front of the rim. Brianna Morrison work her way up court. Double team, but she makes it through. Can't get that basket to go, though.
That was a great move by Morrison. Driving the lane, Humber just holding it down inside.
Yeah, just no finish on that. Kia Watt, I thought she was going to go for it there.
Again, she pulls up and it makes it look like she wants to go for the three, and I would love to see it.
Brittany English in the nick of time, but just can't get that one to go. Humber leads 41-30 at halftime, and pretty good half so far for Humber. Obviously, a few things they can clean up, but yeah, good first half nonetheless.
I think you just got to look at Kia Watt and the play she's had so far today. I mean, hitting a shot from the tackle end on the volleyball court and almost doing it again. I wanted her to do it. It would have been the place would have erupted, but Kia Watt just has done everything right so far, driving the lane, shooting from beyond the arc, defense, and that's been the story of the game for the Hawks, turning defense into offense, and just if they're missing on offense, getting back and covering their spots. So they've had a really good first half, and then I look for them to carry it in the second.
We're all anticipating this second half, and I don't know about you, Zach, but cannot come fast enough for me, but we got to wait 15 minutes for that. So we'll just take a quick break here. Humber, of course, leading 41-30. And we'll see you back for the second half.
I enjoyed that.
To the Hawks Nest, Andrew Milani and Zach Benoit on the call. A live look at the Hawks Nest and Kia Watt. And Zach, what an amazing first half she had.
Yeah, I think Kia Watt did a little bit of everything in the first half. You see, it just starts the game off with a beautiful layup. She had 16 points in the first half. The offense just seemingly just ran through her. She did everything right. Shooting from beyond the arc, driving the lane, mid-range shooting, defense. Kia Watt was just all over the place, and she's such a good player for the Hawks. Good drive into the lane here, and just, what can you say? She's just been such a good player. And to top it all off, she almost hits a half-court shot, Andrew.
Yeah, there we go. Best shot probably made all afternoon as we're right into the second half here. Already a missed shot by Humber to start off, and now Brianna Morrison going to the line for Durham.
Yeah, something else to notice really quickly is Maya Campbell-Johnson has 13 rebounds, and 5 of them are offensive rebounds.
Just dominating the paint here so far. Or the glass, I should say.
Yeah, it just shows how good she is down low. And Brittany English, of course, is behind her 5 rebounds, second on the team.
Of course, Sarah Bapty, 3 offensive rebounds to start off, and MCJ quickly up the court. Tosses it up, no good. A little bit of flare on that one. Thought she'd get the call, but didn't. Bapty, MCJ, doesn't make a mistake there.
And right there, Maya Campbell-Johnson on the night has a double-double. 10 points, 13, or 14 rebounds, I should say, excuse me.
Shot jacked up there. That was leverage, no good. MCJ for Bapty. Try to go inside, throws it up. That's good. Gets that friendly bounce off the hoop.
Yeah, Sarah Bapty also now has 8 assists on the night. She's really been passing the ball well. And Kia Watt, big steal.
Kia Watt, that's her second steal of the night. MCJ from her spot, no good. Rebounded there by Pinnock. Leverage with it. Now Gibbs. She's looking for Thompson. Thompson inside. Back for Pinnock. And that's good.
Little hook shot there from Pinnock down low.
Kia Watt leading the way for the Hawks offense. There got Brianna Morrison. English ready to set the screen. Doesn't need it though. Watt inside. Whistle blown.
Looks like it's going to be 2 shots for Kia Watt going on the line, but what a performance she's had tonight.
Already 16 points for her in that first half. A chance to extend that. I think before we know it, she'll be at 20. Can't make the first, though.
Yeah, another thing to notice is we talked about how impactful Durham's bench has been. Only tonight, 5 points, so Humber has really just been shutting down that bench.
And we mentioned, of course, you mentioned off the top that the bench points are important. Humber, no points off the bench so far, but it doesn't seem to matter too much.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We have Kia Watt draining half-court shots, basically, so all good from the side of Humber.
Brandon Morrison's pass, that was bobbled by Thompson. Looking for Brittany English there, couldn't find her. It's Gibbs now, guarded by Kia Watt. Trying to rush down that sideline. Back to leverage, guarded by Sarah Bapti. Good defense here by Bapti. Brianna Morrison open for three. Good.
And Morrison right there, not missing. She caught flame a little bit in the second quarter, and she's looking to do it here to start the second half.
13 points for Brianna Morrison so far. Bapti Ulegan, wide open three. No good. That one bounced off the rim. Kind of rolled off. Durham being held in their own end. Nice steal there, Nikki Ulegan. Looking for Bapti. She had space, but passed it back. Pass almost picked off there. That was meant for English. Kia Watt going inside. That one's good.
What a move
18
by
now for Kia Watt.
What a move. Faking out the defender, just driving the baseline, going down. Kia Watt, beautiful play.
She's got two bags of tricks apparently. One from deep and one for the inside. Brittany English with that rebound. Nice pass up the court to Watt, and she's at 20.
Yeah, give her the big 2-0. Kia Watt hitting 20 points.
Pass for Gibbs. That one almost picked off by Kia Watt, knocked off her heading out of bounds. Looks like she'll be okay as she laughs that one off.
And take a look at another one here. Kia Watt faking the defender. Whoop, excuse me, going to the net. What a play.
Continues to extend this Humber lead with the Durham Lords on offense. It's Pinnock trying to get around MCJ. Just fires it up, the mid-range shot, no good. Bapti the rebound, up to Kia Watt. Watt for English, corner three, no good. Bounced off.
Yeah, English has been trying to get going from beyond the arc. Unfortunately, it's a little bit cold shooting there, but she's making up with it on her defensive play.
Yeah, it's not always going to be your shooting day, especially from deep. Right there in the low post here. Brittany English coming up with the ball, not really a surprise there. Leading the offense now for MCJ. Inside, turnaround shot, no good, but she'll shoot two from the line. Gibbs already up to her third personal. She's gonna have to watch it.
And Maya Campbell-Johnson going to the line here. And you know, it's scary when shooting-wise, it's been a quiet day for Campbell-Johnson and the Hawks are still dominating.
Yeah, she hasn't had to be too out with, of course, Kia Watt doing her thing this afternoon. MCJ now 3 for 3 from the line as she goes for this second shot. Can't make it though for first miss from the line today. MCJ trying to go inside, heavily guarded though. She was in triple coverage. Nikki Legan, great ball movement here by the Hawks. Three, no good though. MCJ fighting for that rebound. It's gonna be called as traveling though. Campbell-Johnson can't believe it. I think she might have been fouled on that play. She's favoring her face.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact going up there. Refs didn't see anything, but Campbell-Johnson looks like she's still trying to shake it off there. Might have got a hand to the eye.
She'll have to go right back on defense, guarding Pinnock. Comes up with that one, wins that battle.
Yeah, perfectly fine, doesn't matter to her.
Exactly. Kia Watt wide open, three, no good. That one rolled off. Winati English, she was wide open. That one rolls off again. Kia Watt gets that rebound. Going inside, nice little move, jacks it up, and for the three-point play.
What can you say about Kia Watt that we haven't already said already? I'm gonna start pulling out a dictionary to use some of these words, but what another great drive, hitting them with the Euro step again. Oh man, Kia Watt, have yourself a day.
Already a big one here so far for 22 and counting. You mentioned a dictionary. We might need a thesaurus as well.
I'm running out of things to say about how well she's playing today. She's doing it all.
Leading this way on offense. Of course, getting some rebounds, chipping away. She's filling up the stat sheet really, except for I think she's just missing an offensive rebound.
I think a word I would use would be exquisite.
Exquisite, that's a good one.
She's exquisite today. If that makes any sense, hopefully it does.
Oh, that does make sense, Zach. There's a look at the Humber bench and the Durham bench going through the game plan. Durham's got to be pretty frustrated with this Humber team as this one goes on.
If I'm AJ Sharma, I'm just saying get the ball to Kia Watt. Just keep giving her the ball. Keep it going.
That's a solid game plan, obviously, with her shooting numbers. Probably the most efficient player from this court from either side here today.
Yeah, she's hotter than the sun right now shooting-wise, so, I mean, why not just keep feeding her the basketball?
But I know you want to see it. I know I want to see it. The crowd here wants to see it. Another deep ball.
If she hits another deep three, I think this place will actually erupt.
Might be no roof left on this place after.
It's just such a good shooter all around, and it's, again, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what else to say.
Let's see if she can try and maybe force us to come up with some more adjectives, excuse me, to describe her this afternoon.
Yeah, she said 22 points on the day. Just a spectacular shooting performance. 23.
Take that 23, yep. Durham on offense. Humber up big, 53-36. Brittany is trying to fight for that ball. Durham having trouble getting things started. Just 10 seconds left. Shot jacked up by Pinnock. That's good.
And we saw 3 Durham players go down trying to corral the ball. Pinnock just picks up, says, excuse me, and a quick shot from her.
I don't think Humber was expecting that, especially after those fumbles there in the inside.
Oh, please shoot it from here, Kia. Oh.
No, she was thinking pass all the way. Yelegan, though, for 3. That's good. Yelegan up to 11 points now in the afternoon. Tied with MCJ for second on the team.
So much attention's on Kia Watt shooting-wise. You keep forgetting about Nikki Yelegan, who's also just a dime shooter.
Yeah, you could really call Watt, MCJ, and Yelegan the three-headed monster when it comes to scoring points for this Humber team. Always looking for those 3 first. Nice pass for Kia Watt. She was wide open, but looking inside. MCJ throws it up, just rolls out. Gibbs with it.
She's just trying to, pad the stat sheet a little bit, get the assist instead of the basket.
She's like, I got enough points here this afternoon. Let's try and do some other things. Shot there, no good. Right to MCJ, that rebound, though. Onati tried to get it, but it's picked off, almost at least. Yelegan, MCJ from the foul line, no good. She had some trouble making it from her usual spot this season, surprisingly.
Euro step there from Morrison.
Another couple points for her. She's up to 15. That's a team high. Or excuse me, up to 13. MCJ triple covered once again. Back to Kia Watt. Just 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Onati throws it up. That's blocked. That was leverage with that one. Durham's just going to slow things down here as Mary Stasiak carries it up court. Trying to get around Onati. Almost loses that, tossed it up. That's gonna be called a travel.
Yeah, we'll take a little look here for the side of Durham. Pinnock shooting that 3, and like we were saying at the beginning of the show, at the beginning of the game, she does have that banged up knee, so hitting that shot, making it look easy for the side of Durham.
Number will go right back on offense. Up by 15 here, 56-41. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the third. Kia Watt trying to get around the defense. Yelegan wide open corner 3. That's good again.
Yelegan's coming for that top spot for the 3-point percentage. She is on fire here in the second half.
Leads the OCAA in 3-pointers made and 3-pointers made per game as Humber gets the steal there. MCJ working up court. Kia Watt inside. And that one bounces in. She's up to 25. Having herself an afternoon.
Nikki Yelegan is 4 of 9 from 3-point right now. She is on fire.
44.4% from lineup. Big blocking foul there. Stasiak really got her arms in on Kia Watt.
You see Kia Watt smiling there, thinking she might have got gifted that one. But you got to look at here, Nikki Yelegan. She saw how hot Kia Watt was in the first half. She's like, nope, this is my show now. Hitting 3 after 3. It's like a machine out there in the corners.
Seems absolutely dangerous from 3 as Brittany English jacks up her own, and she makes it.
Yeah, something to talk about that we don't really talk about with Brittany English. We always talk about her rebounds and how good she is defensively, but she is a lockdown shooter as well once she gets going.
Yeah, Brittany English has that three-pointer, just hasn't really found that shooting stroke, like the consistency in there so far this season, but she does have that in her back pocket.
Yeah, we saw in the preseason she blew up for a 25-plus point game, and she's just shooting 3 after 3. And we know it's there, but so far since the start of the season, she's just been such a lockdown defender that we just have to be like, yeah, she can shoot, but defense is first when it comes to Brittany English.
Yeah, defense and those hustle stats have always been her bread and butter. Which makes her so important to this Humber squad. 64-42 the score. Humber up by 22 right now. Kiowa with the ball, 2 minutes left to go in the third. Inside pass for Sapnadio, loses that one. Picked off by Lippman, or excuse me, that's Thompson. Tries to go inside, loses it. Ball's gonna go right back to Humber.
Yeah, she's trying to take it herself up the lane, but Kiowa's gonna waste no time here.
Yeah, it's catching that Durham defense off guard. Kind of lackadaisically going back, but have to get their head in that game quickly.
Exactly, Kiowa was just trying to push the speed there. And nobody's covering Sapnadio in the corner here. They're gonna go to her?
No, right goes to MCJ. Can't make that open shot though. Pinnock with that rebound. Up court pass, misses though, and Dio comes up with it. Romani up to Kia Watt. Guarded by Thompson.
Three Durham Lord players just went to cover Kia Watt.
And another turnover there. Kia Watt, Brandon Morrison going inside, can't make it. Watt with the rebound.
She's gonna try to slow things down here. Couple fast plays back and forth for both sides.
And Morrison, you better believe she's got one eye on Kia Watt. The switch off there, Pinnock on her now. Brittany English for 3, no good off the front of the rim. Romani with the rebound. She gets it right back. Kia Watt was wide open, thought about it. Going inside, big block there, that was Pinnock.
Yeah, it looks like Bapti and Onati are going to be the ones coming in here for Kia Watt and MCJ. Give those two dynamic duo a break.
English is inbound to Sapnadio. To Romani, Bapti. Brittany English in the corner, 4-3, no good, right at the end of the shot clock. Down to the final minute here, third quarter. Brittany English goes 3 again. Almost went in, but couldn't quite make it.
Yeah, Brittany English just trying to get it going from beyond the arc. Unfortunately, she's only hit 1 so far, but she's not giving up. She wants to get consistent.
When you have an over 20-point lead, you obviously have that cushion to make those a little bit of a riskier shot. Humber still in possession, just under 30 seconds left to go in the third. Sapnadio. It's going to be called traveling against the Hawks and will be Durham ball.
Just an unbelievable stat so far tonight. Maya Campbell-Johnson has 20 rebounds. She's trying to keep pace with how many points Kia Watt is scoring, but on the rebounds.
Might be a good race there. Definitely wouldn't count MCJ out of that one. Sapnadio on offense. Durham down by 20. Grabbed by Brianna. English going inside for Romani. Couldn't quite get high enough to get that one. It's going to be a turnover, and Durham has 4.6 seconds left to work with to get within 20 points. They're going to have to do it from their own end. Not easy. Bapti comes up with that steal. She'll just try to pass it. They couldn't quite get that play off quickly, but a good end to that quarter for Humber.
I was looking forward to it. I thought Bapti was going to pull up for a shot at half court for a second, but decided to try to pass it off. And it's going to end the third quarter, 64-42. And oh man, what can you say that hasn't already been said? Hawks just dominating.
Yeah, Hawks having a good day on offense and on defense. And we've said her name a million times, but I mean, Kia Watt just having such a great afternoon.
Kia Watt, offensively, defensively, everything, but you can't discount Maya Campbell-Johnson and what she has done on the defensive side. You got to look at it here. Great blocks. That was early in the game. She was blocking everything down low. Rebounds central. She's grabbing everything. Everything just seems to kind of magnetize towards her hands. She's been doing it all for the Hawks on the defensive side. Kia Watt has been the one running the offense, while Maya Campbell-Johnson has been the one running the defense.
And absolutely Great game from both ends of the court. They play so aggressively from both those ends. We've mentioned before, getting that full court press going when Durham's got the ball on offense. They're just quick to it, pedal on the or foot on that throttle right away. And Humber playing really strong to open up each half. They outscored Durham's 24-16 the first, and in the third they outscored them 21-14. Was a little closer in the second. Do you think we could see another closer one here in the fourth quarter as Humber just tries to put the finishing touches on this one?
Yeah, I think you have to, right? Like, it's probably going to be a little bit tighter. I think Durham's going to want to try to tighten up their defense a lot more. They started off the second half really well with the defense-wise. They weren't allowing Humber to get shots, but then Humber just kind of erupted, and the ball movement just came out of nowhere. And they've just been playing so well.
Excuse me, Humber outscored Durham 23-14 in that third quarter. Still, though, probably either way, it makes it the best quarter for Humber in this game so far, as Humber's five are starting to take the court right now. It's, of course, the starting five of Mike Campbell-Johnson, Kia Watt, Brittany English, Nikki Allegan, and Sarah Baptiste. They were so used to seeing.
This starting five, what can you say? They do a little bit of everything. Each player, they're so even with the stats that it's just crazy that they're not one person. They split the assists, they split the steals, they split the rebounds, the points, and it's just ridiculous how good of a starting five this Humber Hawks team has.
Everyone knows their roles to a T. Just stay in their lane, doing their jobs. It's wonderful to watch, really. Just starting things off here in the fourth and final quarter. Durham getting first possession. Shot clock running down quick, though. 6 seconds. They got to put one up quickly. Put up there by Stasiuk, no good, but Morrison with the offensive rebound, jacks up, no good. You get the other, they almost got the offensive rebound, but Nikki Allegan swooping in there at the last second to pick it up.
Yeah, we know Durham is really good on the rebounds, but Humber shutting them down, and Mike Campbell-Johnson down low. Great find there by Brittany English.
That's 13 for number 13 on the day for her. She's usually pretty good at getting to double-digit points, and obviously getting there today, no problem. Kia Watt up the court to MCJ.
It looks
like
like
get much easier for her.
Yeah, it looks like this quarter is going to be all MCJ.
Kia Watt maybe trying to get those assist numbers up as she looks for MCJ in the inside. Pinnock, mid-ranger, no good, missed completely. She's going to give chase her own rebound, though. No one on Humber went for that. And Stasiuk went for it there. Hard defense by Brittany English, though.
Yeah, you can look at it here again. Kia Watt and Mike Campbell-Johnson doing it all together there on the offense. And it's kind of been the other way around so far tonight. It's been Kia Watt finishing it off, but Mike Campbell-Johnson's going to take charge there.
We'll see if she can add to her 13 points as she falls down there. She got fouled. I believe that's going to be on number 6, Jillian Thompson.
Yeah, she's taking, Mike Campbell-Johnson's just been taking a beating down low so far. You see the start of the quarter is kind of holding her ribs a little bit, might be a little bit sore just with going up for so many rebounds. But she's been getting a little bit of scratches and bruises a little bit along the way here, Andrew.
Yeah, not an easy job playing that inside. I'm not a good shooter in ball, so that's usually what I'm tasked with doing.
Yeah, it's the nitty-gritty roll.
Yeah. Almost taken away there. Kia Watt comes up with it. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Allegan jacks it up, but that was partially blocked. Stasiuk coming with it. That's Lippman now. Looking inside. That's leverage. Puts it up, and that's good, and she'll shoot another one from the line to try and complete this three-point play.
The fouls on number 10, Nikki Allegan. Personal foul number 1 and team foul number 1.
Yeah, looking for the three-point play here for the side of Durham. Close the lead a little bit, and nope, and Maya Campbell-Johnson up for another rebound.
It's only her millionth of the day.
You know, it's like clockwork at this point. Like, ball goes up and misses that, you know, MCJ will get the rebound.
Baptiste looking for Allegan. She's far back from the line. MCJ, she's guarded tough by Stasiuk. Allegan thought about it. Shot clock going down once again. Durham playing good defense here to start the fourth. And that's right as those run out, Gibbs comes up with it. She stops up. Humber playing some tough defense here. Leverage with it. Over to Stasiuk. She makes the three.
Yeah, quiet day for Stasiuk. But we know she can shoot. Dropped 23 here in the last game.
Durham right back on defense. Look like a determined bunch down there. Look like they obviously don't want to get the score up anymore by Humber. English mid-ranger, that's good, getting the friendly bounce.
Yeah, it's good for Brittany English. We know she's had her struggle today from beyond the arc. Dropping that mid-range shot down, though, helps her.
Gibbs to Thompson. Stasiuk inside, guarded by MCJ, just tosses it up, no good. English with the rebound. She gets the fast break started. Going inside, MCJ, bit of a low pass, she wasn't ready for that. That's Leverage now, trying to go inside, loses it. It will be Humber basketball. This fourth quarter going by at a frantic pace so far. Already 3:17 into this one.
And Danielle Romani is going to be coming in here for Sarah Bapti.
Leverage looking for an inbound option. Stasiuk, she's pretty wide open in the paint. Gets that basket easy.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to play the offense through her for this last little bit of the fourth quarter.
Brandon Morrison on the bench right now. She's Durham's top scorer. English corner three, no good. That's Romani with the rebound. Whistle blown on that play. It will be Lord's basketball. Gibbs works it up the court. Long pass up. It's to Lippman in the corner. Picked off there. She was looking for Stasiuk. MCJ with the steal. Yalagan looking for Romani. Mid-range shot. It just rolls out.
Romani looking for her first points of the season. Just slipping out of the basket there.
It doesn't get any closer than that. Leverage now. She's calling for a play. Wants Stasiuk inside. Lippman thought about it. English almost bit on that. Hook shot, no good.
And of course, Brittany English down low is the one to get the rebound again.
Once again, no surprise there. Second best rebounder team. MCJ inside, foul there. Hard foul there. She's touching her head.
Yeah, like we said, the bruises she's getting so far today. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones, that's what she's going through right now.
And a great pass there by Kia Watt. But of course, that won't count for an assist, but a pass leading to 2 foul shots always is something that you're going to take. MCJ makes her first, up to 16 now.
Yeah, she averages over 20 a game, so by her standards shooting-wise, it has been her best day, but defensive-wise, I mean, she's doing everything.
Still a lot of ball left to be played, though. Still can get to her 20. Doesn't make that second. Fought for that rebound. It's going to be called for a foul there.
The foul is on number 13, Ryan Campbell Johnson. Personal foul number 2, team foul number 2.
Brittany English coming out of this game.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like Onati is the one coming in here.
Seen a little bit of her. She was first off the bench for Humber this afternoon. Shot there, no good. Three-pointer attempt was by Leverage. Kiawat now. Yalagan thought about going for three. It's MCJ trying to fight her way inside, guard by Leverage. Back to Kiawat. Over to MCJ. Jacks up the three. That's good. MCJ up to 19 points now with that three-pointer.
Yeah, we always forget she's a dominant shooter even from beyond the arc. We know she can shoot from the shoulders and the mid-range, but she always has that secret weapon.
Yeah, this season she's really added that three-pointer to her arsenal, and it's been pretty good from there this season. MCJ securing that rebound once again. Tried to go inside, but Stasiuk coming in there in the last second. The Leverage now has no one on the way between her and the hoop as she makes that. Kiawat playing point guard. Quick pass to Onati. Trying to get around Thompson. Pass back to Kiawat. MCJ mid-range. No good. Stasiuk with it now. 10 points for her on the day. Third most on her team. Three-pointer, no good. Kia Watt with the rebound. Watt slicing her way through traffic. It's going to get called as a travel there, even though it looked like she got knocked off balance there.
And we'll take a quick look here. MCJ pulling up for the three, nothing but net. But like you were saying there, it looked like there might have been contact by, I guess, Kia Watt trying to Euro step for the third time. Unfortunately, couldn't work there for her.
Look at the Hawks crowd here. Nice to see the patrons come back in.
Yeah, it's nice to see some faces there in the stands instead of just the empty blue chairs.
Or the Humber staff.
Exactly.
Although, of course, we do love to see the Humber staff here.
Yeah, they always bring the energy, but you know, the fresh faces, it's nice to see. We see some of the volleyball players here for the men and women's side showing the support for the Hawks basketball team. So
yeah, when the fans are here, it's a different kind of enthusiasm. Brianna Morrison back into this game, tries to go for the layup, no good. Gets her own rebound though. Inside for Stasiak, guarded by Onati. Got around some tough defense there by Onati to make that shot. 74-55, the Hawks lead. Back on offense. Nikki Legan's three, no good. Morrison just got to deal with Kia Watt here. She makes that shot.
Kia Watt just trying to intimidate her a little bit there before she went up.
Yeah, it didn't look like she had any intention to try and block it. Watt gets the Onati screen. Looking to go inside. Tried to throw it up, but just ran out of space.
The long ball down there by Durham.
Shot made. It's going to be a chance at the three-point play for Onika Leverage. Pinnock almost got tangled up there trying to come up with that ball, but big break for them.
Yeah, it looks like Humber Hawks are going to be the ones to call a timeout here. Just try to regroup. 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and I mean, it's been a dominant game for the Hawks from start to finish.
Yeah, 15 points. They're up by 15 from a lead that was up to and over 20 at one point. And with 2:49 left to play, it's still a lot of basketball left to be played. So a good time out here by Coach AJ Sharma for the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, 2:49, like you were saying, and it's just been pinnacle so far from the Hawks. They've just, everything they do, it's been right. They've been playing great basketball. Kia Watt, 25 points. Maya Campbell-Johnson, 19. Nikki Legan, 14. And we said it, they're like a three-headed dragon. Each one of those players at any given time will go off, and each one of them always double-digit points. It doesn't matter who leads, who's the lowest. Each one will have double digits by the end of the night.
Absolutely, and all three, of course, up there in not only scoring, but a lot of the offensive categories in the OCAA, definitely paving the way here. And big reason why Humber's ranked #1 in the province. The players take the court again. Sam Nadio back on the floor for the Humber Hawks. Yet to score in this one. Still looking for her first points. Leverage's foul shot, no good, but rebounded by Stasiak. Leverage looking inside, puts it up, no good. Great defense there interior-wise by the Hawks.
Yeah, Sarah Bapti again down low, drawing the foul.
Good job there drawing that foul. Just went out there and tried to do her thing through past a couple of those Durham defenders.
Yeah, it's kind of, you gotta look at Sarah Bapti's night. 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 points. Quietly just doing it all for the Hawks.
Brittany English, nice move to get inside. Can't finish though. Brianna Morrison now with possession. Working it up quickly. No problems there on that layup. Off the glass, good. Up to 22 points now. Trails only Kia Watt in this game. And she comes up with a steal there. Wow. She's gonna get up to 24, just 1 point behind Kia Watt.
Yeah, and almost a single digits lead here.
As Humber lead down to 11 now. They better watch out as Sam Nadio almost lost it there. Will not count as backcourt violation as it was poked out. 8 seconds left on that shot clock. And it was giveaway there. Nikki Legan. Pinnock coming up with it. Big block there by Brittany English.
Defensive again. Brittany English coming up big for her side.
Yeah, we mentioned how big she is in those hustle stats. Sapnadio looking for Maya Campbell-Johnson over to Brittany English. Around the horn to Nikki Allegan. English, top of the key three, good!
She's been cold all day, but that one coming in clutch here for Brittany English.
Yeah, clutch was the word I had in mind too, Zach. That lead back up to 14, a big one for Humber. Might be the biggest, or most important basket here this afternoon as Bapti comes up with that one. Lead pass for Brittany English, and no problem for her there. She makes that basket, up to 11 points on the game for her. Excuse me, up to 9. Or sorry,
English
11.
is having a great day so far.
Leverage now, guarded by Nikki Allegan. Inside for Brianna Morrison. Great defense there by Sarah Bapti, using those arms to extend up high. Nikki Allegan's three-point shot, no good off the rim. That's Gibbs with it now. Up the court, guarded by Bapti. She's fouled hard as she fell down. But it appears that Durham has just run out of runway here, down by 11 with only 38.6 seconds left to go.
Yeah, they had a nice little run there within the 2-minute mark, trying to come back, but Humber gritted down, shut down defense. They said, hey, we still got the lead. So, yeah, they scored a couple points, but we got to play our game, and they did that and shut them down.
Gibbs' second shot, no good. 1 for 2 from the line, but a big rebound there, Stasiak. Humber up by 13. Morrison playing English hard on defense. Durham might be down, but they're not giving up. Allegan inside for MCJ. Loses it, and it's going to be Durham basketball.
23 seconds left. This one should be all but over, unless something drastical happens.
Yeah, shot clock turned off now. Gibbs fighting her way up the court. Just looking to pad the stat sheet at this point. Stasiak inside, no good. Gets her own rebound, can't put it away. MCJ with it. She loses it though. Morrison tried to look for Gibbs in the corner, but Dio almost coming up with that one.
And just great defensive stops there to end the game. Why not give Maya Campbell-Johnson one more rebound? Doesn't hurt the stat sheet.
And you know she's going to want to at least try and make a run of that rebounding record this season. Late foul. Stasiak's going to go to the line to shoot 2 with under a second left to go.
Good game all around. Maya Campbell-Johnson recording a double-double, 21 rebounds, 19 points, as well as Brittany English recording one. She had 13 rebounds and 14 points, so 2 good performances from them. But honestly, the starting 5 all around had a great day. You got to give them credit where credit is due. The stats all around, it's just been so evenly distributed.
Yeah, such a balanced lineup that they have, and it's really such a luxury here as the clock runs down. Maya Campbell-Johnson has that game ball. Humber wins this one 79-16 here at the Hawks Nest. Look, close, might have been a little closer than this game actually was, but overall the Hawks playing a great game. Wouldn't you agree, Zach?
It was textbook from start to finish, and I think if you were to give an MVP of the game to somebody, you gotta give it to Kia Watt. What a day she had. Looking just fantastic all day long. Maya Campbell-Johnson on defense, Brittany English on defense, Sarah Bapti on the entire starting 5 just had such a spectacular day from start to finish. They looked clearly unstoppable. Players shaking hands there, and Andrew, just all around great game.
Yeah, and Nikki Allegan obviously jacking up from 3 as well, having herself a day. Overall, another great day for the Hawks here as they stay undefeated, 4-0 in the season. National rankings got updated on Tuesday. Let's see if they can climb up from that number 5 after climbing up from 13. I think that will just about do it for us here this afternoon. For myself, Andrew Milani, my broadcasting partner, Zach Benoit, and the rest of us here at the Hawk Sports Network, thank you. We'll see you soon.